Yeah.
Well, Ray seen his brother drinking. So Willie said, go get a cup. He's not thinking. So Ray goes, gets a cup. Gets that boy. I said, Ray, I knew I couldn't do it in front of Willie, okay? So I go in the living room. I said, Ray, come here for a second. Ray, ain't you a recovered alcoholic? Why do you want to start drinking it? It don't make sense, honey. He says, it's just one. I said, you promise you're only going to have one? He gets mean when he drinks, I was told.
Yeah.
So I said, you promise you're going to have one? He says, yes, I promise. So he goes to spy his brother. He keeps asking Willie to fill up his glass. Willie keeps doing it. He ends up with 3. I say, I'm going to bed. I said, because Little William is drunk. Okay? He's drunk. Mind you, you don't, and William is the MR child. You don't need that. Okay? You're going to give him something, because this is the first time he ever drinks. Give him a beer or a wine cooler. Don't act silly on that. Don't give him something major and then he's fucked up for a week.
Yeah, right.
Okay? So that's exactly what I said. What's this then? So I said, I'm just going to bed. I'm not going to argue or anything. Mind you, I have church members over for New Year's. Willie turns around because I whispered to my friend, I said, is that alcohol in my cup? And I pointed to Ray. Ray didn't notice. She shook her head yes. I grabbed it, mouthed it, and threw it in the sink. Willie got it. Gets up off his computer chair and says, you fucking fat bitch. You think you can have to run this fucking house, you cunt. You're no good motherfucker. And shoves me. Mind you, the 2 is grabbing all their babies, the kids, putting them in Amber's room quick. He throws the alcohol. I'm drenched with this hospital mug, filled in my hair and everything. I can't live like that no more.
Wow.
Honest to God, Benny, that's what I was living with. If I don't go to bed on his time, he'll call me filthy names and start throwing things like the Mocha Patrol. He's favored on that. I got black and blue legs from him throwing things like Mocha Patrol. He don't throw anything else at me, but just remote. Then, if he knows that I like something very much, like my candle scent or whatever, he'll purposely throw it or clean off the coffee table so then all my stuff shatters. And you don't replace it. I worked hard when I had that job. Treat me with respect, treat my stuff, what I buy, treat it with respect, or get the fuck out, I told him. Point blank. Well, he didn't listen. Well, I was waiting. How can I do this? I have to get away. The kids need a new life. I can't take it no more. I don't want him to kill himself because he always says that. And he always says he's dying. And I said, and he doesn't help himself, so. And if he's not outside, bitching, he's in the house bitching. If he's not, bitch, this is why I know something's wrong with his brain. If he's laying down and sleeping at night, you can hear, you motherfuckers, Timothy, what the fuck you doing in his sleep?
Wow.
So I know something's wrong. That's why I'm trying to keep my kids safe. And I'm keeping myself safe because one day this was recently, and I didn't tell the court all this, okay? I didn't put all this on the paper, all right? But one day I was I was doing peppers. I bought a whole shitload of peppers, different kinds of peppers, and I was cutting them up in special shapes for each certain dinner. Well, that wasn't good enough, and he poked in my back, and my spine is bad. So you're gonna poke me in, and he knows. He's been with me for many years. I can't take the poke in my spine. I got arthritis there. He purposely does it. And I'm holding a knife. He's lucky I didn't stab him.
That shit is fucking crazy.
Yes. Then, you can even ask my kids about this. I come home from work. He knows I'm allergic to fish oil and shrimp, betadine. So I can't have shrimp or anything like that. He breads it and says it's chicken, hands it to me, my throat closes up. Can't talk, can't breathe. I got glass, it'd be like blasty in my mouth.
Yeah.
He purposely does it and laughs. What kind of husband would do that to their wife?
He's obviously sick.
So, living like this for 2 years, it builds up and builds up and builds up. I did one thing, I honestly did one thing wrong to him. And he wouldn't let me go out the door to my brother to say hi. I didn't see him for a month and a half. Okay? And I was working hard around Christmas time. And he wouldn't let me go see my brother. So he was standing in front of it. So I punched him straight in his mouth. That's the only thing I did to that man. Because I got sick of it. So it got to that point. Defend myself or get the fuck out of the marriage. And that's exactly what I'm saying. So I told him, we can be friends. I don't know if he told you this.
No.
I told him, huh?
No, he didn't mention that.
I told him, we can be friends. You sleep on your side of the bed, I sleep on my side of the bed. Okay? Honest to God. And you can even ask Will, William, and Ray, because they were set in the living room. He said, absolutely not. I said, well, Willie, I'm not in love with you. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And now, I can't stand them.
No, I hear you.
Okay? So, I was doing an agreement. I said, we gotta work this out, but we're gonna be just friends. You're gonna sleep on one side, I'll sleep on the other, just don't touch me. You sleep with separate blankets and all. Well, we did that for 2 nights. We bitched and bitched and bitched. So, I said, I'll sleep on the couch. Well, I end up at my sister's one. Because he called me every fucking day because I slept out on the couch and I was going to take my daughter out for her birthday just to get one phone card for her birthday. She was demanding to go with us. I said, no, this is Ladies' Day. And I told you that 2 weeks ago. Well, that caused a big correction. He called Amber every fucking name. He said she's not getting no phone card. She doesn't need it, and you best hand me that check. So he follows us to the thing, okay? He sticks up his middle finger at his daughter, saying that, you're up your mother's ass, happy birthday. He sticks his middle finger up.
Wow.
Has his hand, and now I didn't know about that, so I got in the car and Amber was crying. Okay? This is the day when I stayed with Dawn. Then he has his hand out of the car, wants all my money. So I stayed. I took $60 out of my check, and I gave all that dough to him. All the bills were paid. Why did he need all that?
He just wanted to stop you from spending money.
Yes. Matter of fact, one bill had to be paid was Time Warner. That's the only thing. And he took all of it. Except $60.
So that's why you went to the bank and took all his money.
That's right. I've been putting up with it all these years, and I'm sick of it, and I'm not going to go without, and I am going without still, because he overdrafts his fucking bank every friggin' month. I don't know why. We both made good money. He overdrafts every fucking bank. He has 3 bank accounts. He overdrafts on all of them.
Wow.
But the other 2, my name's not on. Well, Fogo, my name's on as a joint, but he's the primary. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm only on checking, not on saving.
So
he overdrafts 275, 280. So I end up with $500.
So you took the rest of his disability money.
That's right. He took 207, and I was supposed to get $175. That's Amber's money from Willie's disability.
Yeah.
Amber gets $175 till she turns 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so the $175 was hers, and then I took the fucking rest. When you're going to threaten to shut off my power, and then turn around, taking everything out of my house, and mind you, I had Ray and William at this time. Okay?
So you don't have their money now.
And I told him that if I'm still taking care of your brother, I don't mind. And if I said I love William, he's like my own. I said, but you're not taking their money. Ray should have at least $200 in his pocket, not 0. He's a grown man. And I said, I'm tired of you telling him what he has to put. If you give him $30 for the whole month, you tell him what he's got to get out of that 30. I said, that's not how it's going to go when he's living with me. I'm giving him $200 in his pocket, and I'll buy his cigarettes, and I'll buy this and that. I said, is that deal, Ray? He said, sure, that's the deal. Well, Ray found out Willie wasn't handing me the money. So Ray decides since he's not going to have the money, I'm not going to have money for his cigarettes. So he leaves and goes to Jeannie. I said, that's fine with me, honey. I'm not mad at all, I said. But you can go in your room and you can pack up your stuff and I'll take you right now. It was 12 o'clock midnight. Okay? So I took him to, I think it was Bojangles. It was some kind of fast food place. Jeannie was there. Jeannie and Terry. I said, Jeannie was going off and saying, I didn't know about this. I'm awful sorry. I love you, Tina. I didn't force him. I said, I understand. I heard that you wanted them anyway, so here he goes. Well, Ray decides when he was packing up his stuff, he was going to only bring one little bag. I said, Ray, and this is how I deal with him. Okay, I said, honey, you need to take everything because I don't know when your brother's going to be able to come back here. So he says, no, it's all junk. I'll put it in, you can put it in the garbage. I said, that's all your Christmas shit I got you, right? Okay, you want to put it in the garbage? The dump open. This is how crazy she is. I said, the dump is open. You can put it in the back of the vehicle and I'll take it you can take it to the dump.